I'm glad you're here, because the next 60 seconds might spare you a week of gut misery. Picture this. You're a health-conscious senior who starts every morning with a creamy avocado smoothie. You think you're doing everything right, yet the bloating, cramps, and bathroom runs keep showing up. The culprit could be hiding in the fruit you toss into the blender. Today we'll unpack the science of 3 popular blend-ins that turn a ripe avocado from digestive ally to silent saboteur. Plus what to use instead, so your gut stays calm and your energy stays steady. First, a quick reminder. I'm not your physician. I'm a nutrition researcher and health educator, and the information here is for general knowledge only. Always double-check any dietary change with a qualified professional, especially if you're managing chronic conditions or medications. All right, let's peel back fruit number 1. Pineapple seems innocent. It's tropical, tangy, and packed with vitamin C. But its high concentration of bromelain and natural acids can clash with the rich monounsaturated fats of avocado. Fats linger in the stomach while acids march straight to the small intestine, and that mismatch slows gastric emptying. For a younger gut, the delay is annoying. For a senior gut, where motility already runs on half speed, it's a recipe for painful gas pockets. The extra acid also irritates sensitive stomach lining common after 60, especially in people taking antacids or anti-inflammatory drugs. If you absolutely love the flavor contrast, eat pineapple a few hours away from your avocado fix, rather than blending them together. That point alone can spare you a restless afternoon, but it's mild compared with the next hazard hiding in many green smoothies. Watermelon. The bright red flesh is mostly water, yes, yet it's also loaded with free fructose. Fructose absorption relies on a delicate transporter system in the intestine that slows down with age. When fructose arrives too quickly, say, pulverized into a drink, much of it slips past absorption and becomes fuel for gut bacteria. Throw avocado into the mix and you get a thick emulsion that holds fructose in the stomach even longer, giving microbes down the line a feast. The byproducts? Hydrogen, methane, and compounds that draw water into the colon. Clinically, that feels like ballooning, cramps, and a dash for the bathroom. Some seniors describe the aftermath as if a tiny marching band were parading through their belly, complete with horns and drums. Others say the smoothie sat in their gut like a brick at a garden party. Uninvited, uncomfortable, and hard to ignore. If you've noticed that summertime smoothies leave you swollen like a life vest, try swapping watermelon for a handful of spinach or cucumber. Both blend smoothly with avocado and keep fructose load low. Now that the biggest offender is on your radar, let's tackle a third fruit that flies under it. The classic apple. At first glance, an apple seems gut-friendly. It's fiber-rich and low in calories. The fiber is mostly pectin, a soluble compound that gels with water. Pair that gel-forming fiber with the creamy fat of avocado and you have a thick paste that can stall digestion, especially if you sip the blend instead of chewing. An apple's sorbitol content complicates matters further. Sorbitol ferments rapidly in the colon, producing gas. Younger digestive tracts move that gas along with minimal fuss. But with age, the muscles that push waste grow weaker. The result is trapped pressure that masquerades as heartburn or even cardiac pain. If an apple-avocado smoothie has ever left you rubbing your chest, you now know why. Consider baking apples separately for dessert. The gentle heat breaks down sorbitol and the act of chewing maintains normal transit time. Did you know your gut slows down about 30% after 60? That's like switching from a highway to a country road. Peaceful, but slower. Let me tell you about Mr. Harold, a retired school principal from Ohio. He's 72 and starts every morning with a walk and a smoothie. For years, he blended banana, apple, and avocado together, thinking it was the healthiest choice. But then came the bloating, the discomfort. He thought it was just age catching up with him. One day, after watching a health segment on food combinations, he decided to make one small change. He swapped his apple for blueberries and cut out banana entirely. Within a week, the cramps stopped. He called it his belly breakthrough. Now Harold enjoys a simple mix of avocado, spinach, and Greek yogurt. And he swears it gives him more energy for his morning walks than ever before. Sometimes it's not about giving things up. It's about getting smarter with what we blend. Its fat profile, magnesium, and prebiotic fiber actually foster a balanced microbiome when it isn't forced to square dance with troublesome partners. The key for seniors is pacing and pairing. Think of your gut like a slow cooker rather than a pressure cooker. Give it compatible ingredients and steady heat, and it will reward you. Have you ever felt bloated after something that's supposed to be healthy? You're not alone. Let's fix that together. If you're ready to test one of these fruits and see how your body responds, drop a comment below and say, "I'm ready," or simply write the number 5. Here's an easy template. Start with half a ripe avocado. Add a liquid that your gut already tolerates. Unsweetened almond milk. Kefir if you enjoy dairy, or just plain water. For sweetness, choose low FODMAP berries. Blueberries or strawberries keep sugar modest and fiber gentle. Need extra protein? A spoonful of plain Greek yogurt or a measured scoop of pea protein blends smoothly without sabotaging digestion. Crave a little zing? Fresh mint or a squeeze of lime lends flavor without the acid load pineapple brings. Blend. Sip slowly, and notice how light you feel afterward. Beyond ingredient swaps, a few timing tricks make a huge difference for seniors. Enjoy your smoothie as a standalone meal, not as a chaser to pancakes or alongside your morning pills. Separating foods allows stomach acid and digestive enzymes to focus on one task at a time. Scene 2. Temperature. Drink at room temperature. Ice-cold beverages tighten digestive muscles and delay emptying. Finally, use a spoon for the first few bites. The simple act of chewing signals saliva and stomach juices to gear up, turning a gulped smoothie into an easily managed slurry. Let's zoom out for a moment. Gut discomfort doesn't just ruin breakfast, it can derail mobility, sleep, and even mood. Chronic bloating saps motivation to move, and inactivity weakens the very muscles that keep digestion regular. Painful cramps can inch a senior toward social isolation, skipping outings for fear of urgent restroom searches. Over time, the cycle chips away at muscle mass, bone density, and brain function. By mastering tiny daily choices, like which fruit joins your avocado, you break that downward spiral. You might ask, what if I've been blending these fruits for years and feel fine? Tolerance is personal. Genetics, medication, and microbiome diversity create a wide comfort range. But resilience often shrinks past 60, and gastrointestinal flare-ups appear overnight. Think of today's information as preventive maintenance, the same way you ease into a lower-impact workout to protect aging joints. Swapping out a few ingredients now is easier than untangling a full-blown irritable bowel episode later. Some viewers also worry about throwing away nutrition when they drop pineapple, watermelon, or apple from their blender. No need. You can still enjoy each fruit. Just use timing and preparation to your advantage. Pineapple works well in a mid-afternoon fruit plate, giving digestive juices time to reset before dinner. Watermelon is best eaten in wedges on a walk. The natural movement helps gas escape harmlessly. Apples shine when slow-cooked with cinnamon, lowering sorbitol punch while releasing pectin gradually. Before we wrap, a word on medication. Many seniors rely on proton pump inhibitors, blood pressure pills, and diabetes drugs that alter stomach acid, motility, or microbiota. These shifts magnify the effects we've discussed. If you're on long-term meds, track how you feel after different smoothies in a simple diary. Patterns become clear within a week. Bring that log to your next appointment. It gives your clinician concrete data to fine-tune both prescriptions and diet. And let's not forget hydration. Avocados' healthy fats slow digestion by design, which can be beneficial when managed properly. Adequate water between meals keeps stool soft and moves fermentation gases out. Aim for small sips through the day rather than chugging a liter at once. Sudden volume just stretches the stomach and revives the very bloating you're trying to avoid. One last tip for flavor explorers. Spices are your friend. Cinnamon curbs blood sugar spikes, fresh ginger speeds gastric emptying, and turmeric's curcumin eases low-grade inflammation that often plagues mature guts. Start with a pinch until your palate adjusts. These add-ins let you skip problematic fruits without ending up with a one-note beverage. So, next time you reach for the blender, remember the simple rules you learned today. Keep pineapple, watermelon, and raw apple out of that creamy green whirlpool, especially if you're over 60. Choose kinder companions, blend mindfully, and give your gut the respect it's earned after decades of loyal service. Your stomach will feel lighter, your joints less achy, and your schedule free from emergency bathroom detours. Making space for walks in the park, visits with grandchildren, and all the rich experiences this season of life has to offer. If this lesson opens your eyes, put it into practice tomorrow morning. Notice the difference. Then share your story with someone else who loves a good smoothie. Healthy habits travel fast when they come from lived experience, and every comfortable belly is a quiet victory. Until our next session, stay curious, stay kind to your gut, and keep savoring the foods that help you thrive.